Hello there, good afternoon. Is there anybody there? Can you hear me? Gloria? Felix?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. Jessica, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. All right, Gloria, are you there? Jasmine?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Jasmine. Just checking, verifying. I have Gloria, Felix, and Jasmine for now. It's 4:32. All right, guys, how are you today? Jasmine, how are you today?
Excellent, teacher. Thank you. And you?
Excellent. I'm great too. A little bit tired, but I am okay. All right, Felix, how are you today?
I'm fine, teacher. Thank you.
All right, good, good. Gloria, are you there? I don't think so. Jessica, how are you?
I'm fine, teacher.
All right, good. Ready for the weekend? Well, I hope so. Well, sometimes weekend means a lot of activities, right? Something that you have to do. Just checking, double checking. Have you checked the book online, Touchstone 3 online or not? Do you all have the code to enter at the platform? To enter to the platform or not? Yes or not? You get the passcode?
About the course, teacher?
Yes. Online. Remember
Yes, teacher.
you have the book online. So as you start doing the exercises, the Cambridge platform. Have you checked it?
Yes, teacher. Me, I have the password
Okay, Felix,
yesterday.
do you have the password already? Felix,
Yes, teacher.
did you try the Cambridge platform?
What? Repeat, please.
Have you checked the Cambridge platform where you can find the book online?
Yes.
Okay. You check it,
Teacher, tu voz se escucha un poco baja.
right? Okay. How can you listen to me, Jasmine? How is the sound? Good?
It's good, teacher. For me, yes.
I
Mm,
this. Okay, I was just checking. Did you have enter to the Cambridge platform with your password? The school gave you a password and a username, right? Have you go have you gone online with this password? Jasmine says she did. What about you, Felix?
yes, teacher. I checking. I
Yes.
check.
Okay, Jessica, you check the online book?
No, I didn't, teacher, because I studied to attend. Um,
Okay, but you have the password.
yes.
Okay. Gloria. Hey, Gloria. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher. How are you?
Great, thank you. Have you checked the Cambridge platform, Gloria? The book?
No, I didn't, teacher, because I know I don't check. eh, Todavía no he checado, teacher. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. I haven't checked yet. Remember, present perfect.
Okay.
All right, but whenever you have time, remember, I'll be checking each one. So it's like kind of a homework, extra work for you. But as you see, you have any good exercises, practice. You have audio, so it's good for you to practice. Okay, 437. We have to continue with the book. We were doing this yesterday. If I were you, lesson C, right? We almost finished this expression that if I were you, I'd, or I would, or I wouldn't. Remember, you can use contraction or not. That's up to you. But you should try with contraction. It's more casual, more. Hold on. In conversation, you will hear more about more contraction. Okay, we were talking about this exercise yesterday. We are supposed to do this today. That would be this expression. Remember, when we are using would, in this case, would is something, it's a modal, right? Would, it's a modal. The same, the past tense of will, and we use would for imaginary or unreal situations. Yes? So that would be, we usually have this expression that would be, we use an adjective here. Like the ones you have here on the right. Nice, good, great, fun, cool, interesting, fine, wonderful, neat, hard, and awesome, right? That would be wonderful, right? That would be nice. We use this with adjectives, remember. That would be fine, etc. So today we are doing the last part of the lesson, the strategy plus. And we have to continue with another exercise here. Listening exercise. And then we have last lesson of unit 8. That's any regrets. All right. So let me just write down here some information. All right. So today is Tuesday. May 2021. And we are doing lesson D, sorry. Unit 8, lesson D. Remember, lesson D is about reading and what else? Reading and what other skills is about lesson D? ¿No se acuerdan? You don't remember? Every lesson D in each unit we have
Reading, reading,
and writing. Yes.
writing.
Yes, every lesson D in each unit is about reading and writing.
Yes.
Yes, don't forget that.
Yes.
Okay, today we are working on the last part. Give me just 1 second, please. And the learning objective of this is adverbs of certainty. Well, it's a long title, but you will know why. But let's try to finish yesterday's exercise, please. Today is a short class. I don't know, everybody decides not to show up on Thursday, the last day.
Yes, teacher, I've done.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's complete this piece. Strategy plus, that's number 2, that would be. You can use that would be to comment on a suggestion for a possibility. You might want to go there and meet some of the professors. I might go to Bracken next year. That'd be good. That'd be good. Really, that would be awesome. Awesome. And then you have the next exercises. You have 1, 2, and 3. You have to complete, right? The answer. You have the adjectives are on your right. Some of the adjectives you can use. Remember, depending on the sentence and how expressive you want to be. If you could do something really different, what would you do? I really like to go skydiving. This is skydiving. Really? Wow, that would be, which one will you use here? Pay attention. I really like to go skydiving. This is skydiving, this sport. Really? Wow, that would be, you have to give me one of the adjectives.
Awesome.
Something more exciting.
Adjectives, teacher?
Yes, the one you have on the right here.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Read, fun.
You can use cool.
That would be fun. That be good. Wonderful.
Yes, that would be fun.
Fun, sorry.
You could use exciting, right? Cool. I wouldn't use cool, more exciting or fun. Okay, let's do number 2. Okay, Felix, can you read number 2, please?
Okay, teacher. If you could have any job, what would you do? Something creative, I'd like to work in the same company or something. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Awesome. Okay. It's creative here.
It's creative
Creative. And this is design company.
design company.
Yes. That would be, you said cool? Okay. Uh, Jessica, can you do number 3, please?
Would you ever like to get a PhD in something? Yeah, maybe one day, but it's impossible right now. I'm just too busy. I I had to study at midnight.
Midnight.
Midnight. Oh
Yes.
yeah, that will be complicated.
That would be, say again,
Complicated.
complicated. Complicated, right?
Teacher?
Or you can use hard.
¿O easy?
Complicated or hard.
¿Difícil?
Remember, check, hold on, Lupita, hold on, please. Number,
Yes,
check the context. Would you ever
yes.
like to get a PhD in something? Yeah, she responds, yeah, maybe one day, but it's impossible right now. I'm just too busy, like something negative. Well, not negative, like that.
Okay.
I have to study at midnight. Yeah, that would be complicated, hard. Lupita, you said easy,
Difficult?
difficult. You can say overwhelmed, right?
Bad teacher? No.
No, but no.
No? Okay.
Do you remember this one, overwhelmed? Hold on, please.
Teacher,
I have,
interesting is correct.
say it again.
Interesting,
Um,
interesante, ¿no?
Not really. Why? Because you
Okay.
said she's busy, she's too busy. She has to study at midnight.
Yes.
You have to
For
go with the context.
okay, thanks.
All right. Remember overwhelmed? ¿Saben qué es overwhelmed? Yes.
Not
No.
Like worry, teacher.
No. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is when you have a lot of things at the same time and you get stressed. Like, oh, I am overwhelmed. Like you have to do this, you finish, and you have to do that, and then you have many activities, and you are overwhelmed. Like it is said in English,
Okay.
your plate, the plate is full. I don't know the meaning in Spanish, overwhelmed, but that's overwhelmed, the action, when you have many things to do at the same time. And you feel like, I can do more, right? It's too much. And you feel stressed out. All right, cool. Let's continue with the next one. Remember, we're just trying to finish this exercise because this is from a lesson C. Sorry about if you hear some noise. Just my neighbors are working on the roof, and I have someone with a driller or something. So it's kind of annoying. All right, the next exercise, you have to pay a lot of attention on the audio because you're listening conversation between two people, and you need to check the problem and the advice. One is Tom and the other one is Amy. First, please, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Please, just pay attention to the problem. The first listening. Listen, pay attention to the problem. We listen again, and we want to find out about the advice. Okay?
JD1. 3. Listening and strategies. Here's my advice. A and B. Listen to Tom and Amy talk about their problems.
So, how's work going?
Well, it's okay. I mean, I like my job and everything. It's just, well, I don't know. I've been there almost 2 years, and I don't really know anybody. It's a real problem. I mean, I just wish I knew my coworkers better.
Sorry, it's better for you if you pay attention and take notes.
I guess they're friendly enough, but they just talk about work all the time. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I can see that would be difficult. I wouldn't worry about it though. I mean, if you like your job and everything.
I know, but I spend all my time there. If people were a bit friendlier, it would be nicer.
Well, you could bring in cake and have a coffee break together. If I just try that, then you might get to know them a little better.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. I'm not sure how my boss would react.
Why?
Well, that's kind of another problem.
Teacher, the
I
sound.
don't listen, teacher.
No.
It's all about work. I wish you were more relaxed. I think everyone would enjoy work more then.
Well, I would invite her for cake too. I mean, why not?
Well, I could. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Though there's another problem. One of my coworkers who does the same job as me got a promotion and I didn't. I mean, I work harder and I meet all my deadlines, and he's like always making excuses and apologizing for work he hasn't.
Teacher, se escucha muy bajo.
Yeah,
Yes, teacher. I don't listen the audio.
have you talked to your boss about it?
Please try to listen. There's too much sound here. Try to listen as much as I can. I have all the volume here.
If I were you, I'd ask her for advice, about how to get a promotion. People love giving advice.
That's true, but I wish it were easier to talk to her though. Anyway, enough about me. How are things with you?
Well, actually, I meant to tell you. I got into grad school here, but I also got a scholarship to a school in Paris.
Wow, Paris? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to go, but the problem is I met this guy and we started going out. It's kind of serious, but I don't think long-distance relationships ever work out. I just wish I didn't have to make the decision.
You know what? I wouldn't think about that. It might not work out. Anyway, he could come and visit you. I'd go to Paris. You might not get the chance again.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, let's see if you can listen better now. I play it again.
Page 81. 3. Listening and strategies. Here's my advice. A and B. Listen to Tom and Amy talk about their problems.
How's the sound?
Se escucha igual, teacher.
Se escucha igual. ¿Qué escuchan?
Nada.
Nada,
Nothing, teacher.
no se entiende.
Yo no
¿No se
alcanzo a
entiende o
escuchar.
no escuchan nada? Como si hubiera apagado el teléfono.
Cortado. Se escucha
Es muy
como
bajo.
cortado.
Breaking up, teacher.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. For me, the audio here is okay. I don't have any problems. Let me change it.
There is okay, teacher. In this moment, yes.
It's better? Okay.
Yes, it's better.
Page 81. 3. Listening and strategies. Here's my advice.
Yes, better? Much better?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right.
Listen to Tom and Amy talk about their problems.
So, how's work going?
Well, it's okay. I mean, I like my job and everything. It's just, well, I don't know. I've been there almost 2 years and I don't really know anybody. It's a real problem. I mean, I just wish I knew my coworkers better. I guess they're friendly enough, but they just talk about work all the time. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I can see that would be difficult. I wouldn't worry about it though. I mean, if you like your job and everything.
I know, but I spend all my time there. If people were a bit friendlier, it would be nicer.
Well, you could bring in cake and have a coffee break together. If I were you, I'd just try that. Then you might get to know them a little better.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. I'm not sure how my boss would react though.
Why?
Well, that's kind of another problem. I don't know, she's all about work. I wish she were more relaxed. I think everyone would enjoy work more then.
Well, I would invite her for cake too. I mean, why not?
Well, I could. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Though there's another problem. One of my coworkers who does the same job as me got a promotion and I didn't. I mean, I work harder and I meet all my deadlines, and he's like always making excuses and apologizing for work he hasn't finished. It's really annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying. Well, have you talked to your boss about it? If I were you, I'd ask her for advice, about how to get a promotion. People love giving advice.
That's true, but I wish it were easier to talk to her though. Anyway, enough about me. How are things with you?
Well, actually, I meant to tell you. I got into grad school here, but I also got a scholarship to a school in Paris.
Wow, Paris? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to go. But the problem is, I met this guy and we started going out. It's kind of serious, but I don't think long distance relationships ever work out. I just wish I didn't have to make the decision.
You know what? I wouldn't think about that. It might not work out. Anyway, he could come and visit you. I'd go to Paris. You might not get the chance again.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
All right, please double check your answers. Listen again to be better.
Page 81. 3. Listening and strategies. Here's my advice. A and B. Listen to Tom and Amy talk about their problems.
So, how's work going?
Well, it's okay. I like my job and everything. It's just, well, I don't know. I've been there almost 2 years and I don't really know anybody. It's a real problem. I mean, I just wish I knew my coworkers better. I guess they're friendly enough, but they just talk about work all the time. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I can see that would be difficult. I wouldn't worry about it though. I mean, if you like your job and everything.
I know, but I spend all my time there. If people were a bit friendlier, it would be nicer.
Well, you could bring in cake and have a coffee break together. If I were you, I'd just try that. Then you might get to know them a little better.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. I'm not sure how my boss would react though.
Why?
Well, that's kind of another problem. She's, I don't know. She's all about work. I wish she were more relaxed. I think everyone would enjoy work more then.
Well, I would invite her for cake too. I mean, why not?
Well, I could. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Though there's another problem. One of my coworkers who does the same job as me got a promotion, and I didn't. I mean, I work harder and I meet all my deadlines, and he's like always making excuses and apologizing for work he hasn't finished. It's really annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying. Well, have you talked to your boss about it? If I were you, I'd ask her for advice, about how to get a promotion. People love giving advice.
That's true, but I wish it were easier to talk to her though. Anyway, enough about me. How are things with you?
Well, actually, I meant to tell you. I got into grad school here, but I also got a scholarship to a school in Paris.
Wow, Paris? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to go. But the problem is, I met this guy and we started going out. It's kind of serious, but I don't think long distance relationships ever work out. I just wish I didn't have to make the decision.
You know what? I wouldn't think about that. It might not work out. Anyway, he could come and visit you. I'd go to Paris. You might not get the chance again.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
Okay. What do you think? You have, did you get the answers? Number one, what's the problem? Tom wishes he,
New co-workers.
okay. Felix says he knew his co-workers. Anybody else?
New co-workers better.
Yes, similar. I wouldn't, but Amy says, I wouldn't
Worry.
worry. Yes, I wouldn't worry about it, right? I wouldn't worry about it, though. Um, you could you could
You could bring coffee.
bring a cake, right?
Yes.
Um, coffee break.
Despacito, David.
Bring a cake and have a coffee break. Yes. Okay, the second one. Hold on. Really, because I have this sound, these levels are working and they don't help me. I mean, I cannot hear because of the noise. Number two, Tom wishes his boss were, Tom wishes his boss,
All about work.
uh, no, kind of,
Finish his work.
no, close, close. Jessica,
Be more relaxed.
Diane, yes. Tom wishes his boss were, right? More relaxed. Because all what she does is all about work. Okay, and Amy's advice. I would
Friendly.
friendly. Anybody else?
Invite for a cake too.
Yes, invite her for a cake too. Yes. Okay, good. Number three, one of Tom's co-workers
Send job promotion.
he got a promotion, right? So he were like mad, right? Because he's also a good worker. He works hard. He meets his deadlines, etc. Okay, Amy's advice. If I were you, I'd
Ask for advice.
yes, I asked her for advice. Remember, is ask her, right? Ask object for the complement. Ask you for, ask her for. Good. Amy can decide which school to go, which school to go to because
It's very Purits. Purits, algo así,
no. Amy can
¿no?
decide which school to go to because
She's done sky.
okay, say it again, Felix.
She's done sky.
No. Anybody?
Meet a go a guy and start a relationship or something.
Yes, she met a guy, right? Something that is very serious. Seems like it's serious. She met a guy. So she got two scholarships, one there and one in France, in Paris. So she doesn't seem to decide where to go. And the guy, Tom, what does he Tom says? What does he Tom say? I wouldn't
Think about that.
think, right? Because it's a good opportunity to go to France with a scholarship.
Teacher, your audio is very low.
Yes, I know. I'm using my earphones now because it was too noisy. Better right now, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, just
teacher.
whenever I have too much noise here with my neighbors, I put the earphones. I wear the earphones. All right, let's continue, please. Regrets. Lesson D. If anybody knows what regrets mean, we talk about regrets. I think we talked about regrets the other day.
Uh,
Any regrets? Does anybody know what regret is?
Arrepentimiento.
Kind of, yes. A regret is something you feel sorry. You feel sorry about. Or something you are unhappy. You did or didn't, right? Let's put a regret. All right. Do you have any regrets, Jasmine, about something that happened to you in the past or now? Something that you feel sorry about? Everybody has regrets in their lives. You know?
could you please, teacher?
Yes? Do you have any regrets in your life? Like one of my regrets
In my
from
life?
my, yes, to give you a pass, an example of that.
Me, teacher.
One by one,
Yes,
Lupita.
of course.
For example, for me in my life, I regret not having studied for a kindergarten teacher.
Okay, that's a regret.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, that's one example. All right, good. Jasmine?
For example, teacher, in my past, I had an opportunity to study English, but in that moment, I I was a lazy person,
You were
and
lazy.
now I regret.
You regret?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Now,
Well, regrets, remember, regrets is mostly when you didn't do any something or anything in the past, right? Like you said, studying English when you were younger, and now you have to do it. Felix, you raise your hand.
Yes, teacher, I didn't understand what leaders mean, but um, mm, it's okay, ya acaba de explicar.
Yes, yes. Sometimes we have you don't understand, but with examples, right? Regret. I regret. Um, One of my regrets in my life is not to be able to, well, um, let's say to study a wrong career, maybe. I regret not to be with my mom for many years because I went out from my place when I was 15 years old. My mom died. Well, she passed away when I was like 19. You know, so it's my regret. Sometimes those regrets are part of you when you are older. Gloria, do you have any regrets in your life?
Yes, teacher, maybe my regret is I wish I wish I have spent more time with my father, teacher. I think
Yeah, sometimes it's a regret. The same, similar what I am saying, right? And then you regret that when that person, that loved one, your mom, your dad, pass away. You say, wow, I think it's too late, but you regret that time. You want that time comes back to you and fix it. Uh, Jessica, do you have any regrets in your life?
I don't know, teacher. Um, I don't remember something.
Anything? I don't remember anything.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Well, most of the people have regrets. I mean, nobody is like that perfect. Uh, well, I don't know. What about you, Dayan?
I don't know either.
But you know the meaning, right, of regret?
Yeah, I understand, but
Yes.
I don't remember if I had
Nothing comes to your
one.
mind. Like I regret also not to pursuing my dream of becoming a professional dancer when I was younger, because I always want to be a dancer, and I try, but I decided to stop. As you know, well, if you know or don't know, I teach dance, but I wanted to be a famous dancer. You know, that's when I was younger, of course. So I regret that I didn't take the courage to do it, to pursue my dreams. So we say why people. Okay, the correct pronunciation is regret, not regret, regret. because they didn't do something they wanted to do, right? I mean, you want to do it. You wanted to do it, but you didn't have the opportunity to do it, or you lost the opportunity, right? So that's why it's a regret. For example, let me give you this example that's clear for some people. If I had my life to live over, you know, to live over means to live again, comma, I wouldn't spend so much time working. Yes? Sounds clear? If I had my life to live over, I mean, if I could live, um, if I can turn back time, this is time, sorry, time, working. Saying here, we're going to be using if, conditional, and would or wouldn't. That's just an example. So as you see, we have to continue still with the unreal situations, imaginary situations, or something that is not true. So now we know the meaning of regrets. Reading tip. As you read, try to imagine the situations, places, or people that the writer described. It's the same like when you read something, you have to picture in your mind like a movie, the people, right? The first question is, remember, this is about reading comprehension. Number one, what kinds of things do people regret in life? We discussed about that already. Next one, read a blog. And the question is, you have to skim. Well, in this case, to skim. What impressions do you have of the writer, age, gender, personality, etc.? This is the first question. You have to imagine the person who wrote this blog, his age, gender, personality. Okay? Here is a blog. Please read it, scan it. When I say read it, I mean like with your mind, silently, like You don't have to say it out loud. Just you, in your mind. Okay, you finish?
No, teacher, I need more time, please.
Okay.
I finish.
Okay. Please, let's go into teams and you have to discuss the impression you have of the writer, the person who wrote this document. Age, gender, personality. You have to discuss that with your partner, please. I have just 6 people today. Really? Let me see. Gloria, Jasmine, Jessica, Felix, Guadalupe, and Diane. So I have Maru, Alejandro, Gibran, and who did told me. Okay. All right, please go into the teams and discuss with your partner about what I asked you about the writer. All right, we're waiting for the rest. So you finish? Yes. Let's see what happened. Okay, remember one of the things about the skimming and scanning. Skimming, the verb or the action skimming
Sí.
is when you have a general idea about the topic, right? You don't have to read it one by one, like just mentally. Mentally, you need to catch at least the beginning of the first paragraph, the beginning of the second paragraph, etc. Depending on how many paragraphs you have on the article or on the blog or on the passage. Skimming, remember, is about general idea of the main. I would say general or main idea of the topic. Scanning is when you are looking for specific answers. But the skill has to be, for example, if I ask you age, gender, personality, you don't have to read the whole passage like one by one. Use the first, the first, the first. This is just a technique, a technique. I mean, I know you're still you're studying, but that's good for you for future purposes. That should be easier for you because when you have an exam, when you do an exam in the future for a certification or anything, you have to read it fast and get the idea fast. I mean, you have like seconds. In this case, let's see about the question. I have Jasmine. Jasmine, you are the first one here in my screen. What age or how old do you think the writer is? Age. He's a young man. He's an old man.
I
A
think,
man.
teacher, that it's an old woman.
It is an old woman.
Yes, between 20 years or from 25 years to 40 years.
Okay. Personality. Felix, what do you think about his or her personality?
In my personality,
No, no, the writer, not yours, the writer. We are talking about the writer.
the blog,
Yes.
the blog, uh, is generous with her money and especially her time.
Okay. Gloria, what do you
So,
think? His
so
personality.
Teacher, sorry. I think it's a old man because the men always have a many work and forget the family and other things.
Yes.
I think, teacher,
It could be,
maybe.
yes. Yes, we are guessing. We're guessing by the way he's writing, right? Oh, she's writing. I mean, he or she's not complaining, but he's stating in the paragraph something that he or she wished, that something that he could do when he was younger, right?
Yes, teacher.
All right, let's see, let's read it. See, this is what it's about. Jasmine, can you start with the first paragraph, please? Nice, slows, and easy. Nice, slows, and easy.
Yes, teacher. If I could change the past and live my life over, I'd do a lot of things differently. I'd be more laid back. I'd worry less about small or imaginary problems and playing less about important things. I'd down and take each day as it. I'd be more patient with people.
Patient,
Patient,
patient.
patient.
All right. So if he or she said, if I could change the past, it means that she or he used to do the opposite, right? Um, Gloria, will you please read the second paragraph here, please?
Okay. It stopped being. Okay. It stopped being if afraid of making mistakes and make an effort to try new things. It learned to scuba dive and speak a new language. I don't think I annoy. I annoyed. Even if I wasn't good at things, like playing to piano, it continued with my lesson and good give up because I wasn't all that good. I could enjoy what I could do and not worry about what I couldn't do. Yes, I'd still be competitive. I would want to change that, but I wouldn't get upset if I didn't win.
Okay. Remember, you said here, eat, I'd, I'd. That's a contraction of I would,
I would. Okay.
I'd. I stop,
I do.
yes. Just when,
I
just when you read, Gloria, when you read, pay attention carefully to the words and try not to change it. Like pay attention to the words, your diction. I mean your diction. Like
I don't.
your
I
diction.
don't. Okay.
I stopped being afraid of making mistakes and make an effort to try new things. I learned to scuba dive,
Try.
dive, and speak
Die.
new language. I do things I enjoyed, even if I wasn't good at them, like playing the piano. I continued with my lessons and wouldn't give up because I wasn't all that good. I would enjoy what I could do and not to worry about what I couldn't do. Yes, I still be competitive.
Comparing. Comparing.
Yes, I wouldn't want to change that, but I wouldn't get upset if I didn't win.
Upset if I
So that means um, la personalidad de él o de ella era lo opuesto, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Con las cosas, siempre quería ganar, era muy like Thomas.
Mhm.
Por eso ahora se arrepiente. Es un regret, right? Si yo pude ver, cuando era joven pude haber hecho esto, él sí lo hubiera, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Lo hubiera ya no existe, porque ya pasaron los años. Felix,
Mhm.
please, paragraph number 3.
The paragraph number 3. Okay, teacher. I try to make a difference in people's life. I'd be more generous with my money and especially my time. Maybe do more volunteer work. I'll spend more time listening to the stories that older people have without looking at my watch and thinking about the other things I could be doing. I get to know my neighbors and offer to help those I knew. I
Okay.
knew needed help or who had problems. I would ask people on the bus what's wrong if they seemed upset.
Okay. Seemed.
Seem upset.
Past tense. They seem upset. And here you don't
Upset.
use, you say bus en español is bus.
Pause.
Bus. Yes. Good. Let's continue with the fourth paragraph. Let's see, Jessica.
If I could change the last few years, I find more time to share long and longer filled meals with friends or family, and spend less time shut away with my computer working. I'd be more considerate
I'd send more handwriting, thank you notes, and tell people what they mean to me. I will be completely reliably someone that everyone can count on.
Yes, it's completely reliable.
Completely,
Completely reliable.
completely
Reliable.
reliable.
Yes. Okay, Diane, please, next one. Next paragraph.
If I had another chance, I would read so much about celebrities' lives. I mean, who cares? I'd spend less time in malls and more time in parks, flying a kite or watching the birds. I'd clean the house less and read more. I'd, I'd walk barefoot on beaches and feel the sun between my toes and the sun on my face. I'd spend a summer on a Greek island, see the pyramids in Egypt, climb a mountain in Africa, watch more sunrise and sunset.
Okay, good. Yeah, this is island, no Iceland. No S,
Island,
island. Pyramids in Egypt. Egypt. E,
Egypt,
yes, sounds the E like Egypt. Good. Lupita, last one, please. Last paragraph, please.
Yes, teacher. Life is an incredible, enjoyable trip, but it's also incredible short. Next time around, I focus more on the journey and less on the destination. You'll arrive sooner than you think.
Yes, great. And just this journey,
Journey,
like J, journey.
journey. Okay, teacher.
All right, that was great. What do you think about this blog? It's really quite interesting. Give me your opinion.
Teacher, I don't listen. Teacher, I don't listen in.
Your microphone, teacher.
Yes, what do you think about the blog? Give me your opinion about what he says. Let's say he's a guy, right? About life, something that you do now that you didn't do in the past. What do you think about the blog? He's right? He isn't? Give me your opinion, express your opinion. He mentioned
Okay.
it.
This
it's
person, teacher,
interesting.
Interesting. What do you say, Jasmine?
uh, that this person wished to do a lot of things that she didn't in her past.
Yes. Well, while you are alive, you have heard. If you can do it, right? It's fine. Like not to worry about many superficial things. Sometimes we do that. Superficial things. We don't worry about ourselves.
I I think, teacher, it is true because the people um, sorry, the people is always always um, work every day and forget and other things that sound important.
Yes, that's true. Well, some people that they don't have any other choice than working, right? But they work 12 hours and they are just making money and they have less time to spend with their families. So that's very important. And to do like superficial things, like maybe when you have when you have that health and you have that energy, you can do it. Why not? It's 5:59. I have to move. We will continue Monday. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies, for your time. So hopefully I'll see you Monday. Okay?
Yes, teacher. See you Monday.
Yes,
Take
teacher.
care.
Okay.
Teacher,
See
See you
you,
mañana,
Monday,
teacher.
Happy
teacher.
weekend,
Bye.
teacher.
mañana es el repaso, mañana es la clase extra.
Mañana es la clase extra con otro maestro. Ya tienen
Ah,
instrucciones.
okay.
Este
Okay,
jueves,
teacher.
este
Thank
jueves.
you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye
See
bye.
you,
Have
teacher.
a nice weekend. Take care.